Calvin Castine at Northeastern Clinton Central School. It's the 9th day of May 2016, and it is very chilly here. Temperature is not bad. It's 48 degrees, a little cool, but the wind makes it very cold. So we've taken advantage of the windbreak here at the tennis court, and we are being blocked from that western breeze. We're going to be blocked out on a few video shots, but hey, you're going to get what you get, because I'm not going to freeze out there tonight, folks. This is viewer-supported hometown cable, and we don't get a lot of support from most of the Cougar fans, so we're here. We're going to give you some coverage and not apologize for where we're at. It is, as I said, the 9th day of May. 50 years ago today, a little personal note. 50 years ago today, I started at Sheridan Ironworks, futurely known as Harris Graphics. Harris Intertype, Harris Graphics, when they left town. Of course, now the Kimpex building on Elm Street in Champlain. It's a large manufacturing facility. It had been here since the mid-1800s. Left town in 1987. But 50 years ago today, May 9th, 1966, we started work there, and it's a date that stays in my mind even half a century later. The defense for Kerry McComb's team includes the pitcher, Dakota Morrison. I'm zooming in. I don't know what they're doing over there. But Mrs. Morrison told them I'm zooming in, so I don't know what they're doing that I shouldn't be watching. Oh, I see. Somebody's in the dressing room. Dakota Morrison, the pitcher. The catcher is Tucker girl. There she is, Maddie Tucker. First base is Maddie Dumas. Second base, Arlie LaFountain, the newly confirmed Arlie LaFountain. Shortstop is Shaylin Rao. The third baseman is Casey Frederick. In the outfield, left to right, is Brianna Forkey, Hannah Gordon, and Talia Perrier. Katrina Emmerich is also in the Cougar batting order. She is the designated player batting for Perrier. So that's the Cougars. For Eric Mullen's team, the batting order will be Sabina Bizan, Haley Wright, Beth Bruce, Carly Campany, Kaylee Kuhn, Emily Hood, Hannah Ross, Nicole Tucker, and Grace Montville with Kylie Quigley on the bench. Our officials will be Mr. Jim Varon, and Dwayne McPherson. Al Ryan's favorite umpire, back when Al would bring up the Florida Marlins play baseball. It was almost always Dwayne McPherson doing the umpiring. That was 20 some odd years ago. So we've been recording Dwayne for a long time. It's a bright and sunny day. If the wind lets up, we will move out further and closer to the right now, the sunshine, no wind. Hey, this is pleasant right here. So we'll move out as the wind and sun dictates, but we don't want to lose this spot here, because if we move from this spot and the wind picks up again, chances are it will be occupied. We're going to try to keep our camera on level. We're set for the first pitch. This is the first time we've been here at Northeastern for the girls this year. We caught them on the road in Ellenburg. We'll probably be getting them a couple times this week. Early on in the season, we got Shazy about 3-4 days in a row, and I'm not sure if we'll get Shazy again We'll try to squeeze them in. We try to be fair to the Cougars, the Bobcats, and the Eagles. And it's a short spring season. This is Bizon, the second baseman, leading off to face Morrison. Morrison winds, delivers, strike called. Strike two, swinging. It's a Monday, day after Mother's Day. It's hit foul. Oh, and 2 the count. Count holds. To center field. The wind is picking up a little bit. She's going to come all the way around. It's going to be a home run after getting 2 strikes on her. Turns out to be a home run. I'm sure the wind is making that ball do tricks in the air. Haley Wright, shortstop. Now the sun is peeking behind a cloud. The wind is picking up. I don't know how they coordinate that, but it seems that happens often. The sun gets behind a cloud and the wind picks up. It's like the sun god and the wind god work together. Let's really make it chilly for them, they say. It's high. 2-0. Now Morrison's avoiding the strike zone. Reno. Strike called. All right, we'll check with Coach Mullen at third. And she'll be taking ball 4. So Wright walks and Beth Bruce, the first baseman, will step up for the Ticonderoga Sentinels. Takes a long look at Coach, and we'll see if there'll be a stolen base. Ball 1. Tucker doing a good job. She's a very good catcher. Ball 2, here's Steele. She'll be in, standing up. So, nobody out. Run at second, 1 run in. Pitch from Morrison. Ball 3. Three and oh. Ball, strike. Whoa, strike. Hit foul. So it's now a full count. And we've taken advantage of that to that foul ball to back up out of the wind. Ball 4. So there'll be runners at first and second as Bruce makes her way to first, and the cleanup hitter Carly Campney, the catcher, will step in. High for a ball. Both teams have a cleanup batter as the catcher. The catcher is a cleanup batter for both teams. That's fouled. Landed fair, but bounced foul. Who's covering first? I guess Perrier is going to have to cover first. Good heads up. I noticed she's out there all over the place. Good heads up. Perrier in right field. One of those things you try to coach, but if a kid doesn't understand the game, they just don't catch on to those things. Perrier seems to understand what the game's all about. That's fouled off the end of the bat. Practice going on over here on the soccer field for baseball team, probably the modified. Pitch from Morrison. Walk would load the bases. Ball's in left field, and the bags are going to be loaded. So the bases are full of Sentinels, and Kaylee Kuhn, the left fielder, will be the batter. Still nobody out. 1-0 tie. Tie, as we mentioned in the Crown Point game, Tie and Crown Point always seem to have excellent baseball, softball teams. And if you pay attention to the weather report, they're far enough south in our weather zone that they're usually a couple of degrees warmer than the rest of us are. There's a strike. So spring outdoor sports just might start just a little bit earlier for the Sentinels than they do for folks up here in the northern part of the state, the very northern part. The Tie is not in the northern part, but they're 80 miles from the border, or actually about 85 miles from the border. Strike three, look in, throw to third. Oh, good try, but hey there, left fielder Forky, you got to be in that play. If that ball's going to third, you better be moving. Back up that play. Here's Emily Hood. Big strike out there for Morrison. Here's Hood. Looks at a ball just missing. And you got Wright trying to score from third base. Hit too short. Got to go to first. Runners were going on contact. So Rao gets the out at first. Run scores. Makes it 2-0. And Hannah Ross, the Sentinel pitcher, steps in with 2 ducks on the pond. Runners at second and third. Pitch from Morrison is shallow left field. Base hit. A Texas League single. Going to put runners at the corners. Run number 3 crosses. And Nicole Tucker, the third baseman, will be the batter. Oh, wow, she's tougher than I am. Sleeveless in Seattle. No sweatshirt underneath. Wow, must have been nice and tight today. And she said, I don't need no sweatshirt. Runners at second and third. Here's the pitch. Strike called. Uh-oh, here comes a run. Ball goes out of play. It's automatic at that point, but runs would have scored anyway. So run number 4 crosses. Grace Montville, number 9 hitter on deck. Ball 4. No runners at the corners. And Montville steps up. We'll be looking for a strike. And Tucker is looking like she's ready to run at first. Is she going?
Her foot wasn't even on the bag.
Cougars wanted an out there. Runners at second and third. Top of the order. Bizon with the home run on deck. Morrison delivers. 1-2 the count. Morrison winds, delivers, strike 3. So, 4 runs for the Sentinels. They lead as we head for the bottom of the first here on viewer-supported hometown cable. Getting a hit every time. Bottom half of the first. Foul off, first pitch. Hannah Gordon, center fielder. Hannah Ross is pitching for the Sentinels. Carly Campney behind the plate. Strike. It is 4-0 in favor of the Sentinels. First base is Beth Bruce. Second base, Bizon. The base hit. We'll lead off a single for Hannah Gordon. Team down 4-0. Let's see, shortstop is Haley Wright. Third base, Nicole Tucker. Outfield, Kuhn, Montville, and Hood going from left to right. Here's Casey Frederick. Strike. Here's a throw to second. And it's going to come to third. So Gordon standing in at third base. Frederick says, "What do I do now, Ma?" Gets it to the pitcher. Coach McCombs leaning to Gordon, but she's got to lead off there a little bit in those and be ready to run and score on the throw. You can't go too far where the fielder can turn around and pick you off, but you gotta be off a little bit and ready to score on those. And apparently Gordon wasn't. Shaylin Rowell, the shortstop, is at the plate now with 1 out. 0-2 to her. And the pitch. Ball. The foul ball. Sun is out again. I'm not budging. Two and 2. Tucker on deck. Ball 3. It'll be a full count. Ross delivers. Out of play. We got a few fans that came up from Ticonderoga to take in the ball game. Center field. It's in there. Well, Gordon scores. Rowell will settle for 3. So an RBI triple for Shaylin Rowell. 1 out. Maddie Tucker, catcher. (4-1) tie. Off the plate, ball 1. Two. Two and 0. Strike 1. Pitcher Morrison on deck. Good bat. Comes Rowell. And she's going to score. She didn't have... that was a fast play, so she didn't have much time. She got in there quickly. So it's 4-2. We'll give Tucker an RBI. Morrison will step in here when the bag's empty and 2 down. Pitch from Ross. Looking for a ball. Sounds like a 3-0 count. Little pitcher's courtesy here, you know. Walk the pitcher. Ball 4. Pitchers do that. They walk each other, help the other. Little courtesy thing. Maddie Dumas, the first baseman. She steps in here. Morrison at first. Here's the pitch. Just missed. Tying run at the plate. Strike. Feigns a throw to first. No throw. Swings and misses. There's a throw to first. Morrison's back. 1-2 the count. Got a piece of it. So the count holds at 1-2. Take 3. So 2 runs for the Cougars. They trail 4-2 after 1 full here on viewer-supported local television hometown cable. Back in the first inning, Savannah Bizan led off after getting 2 strikes on her. She hit a home run. So she's waiting to get 2 strikes and she'll swing away. Top of the second, 4-2 tie, leading Northeastern. Strike 2. Well, now Morrison has to start worrying. That 0-2 count that gets you. Here's the pitch. Strike 3 looking. All right, 1 down. And the batter will be Haley Wright, the shortstop. Ball just missing. Foul ball. Oh, strike. Foul ball. 2-2. 1 out. Through the left side. Oh, base hit. Can't pick up the ball real good here, so I can't always tell where it's heading. Beth Bruce, first baseman, is the batter. Number 3 hitter in the batting order. Easy stolen base. Forky being reminded by Coach McComb to be on the move right away. You got to can't be a spectator out there. Foul ball. Ball. Way high. Gonna have a runner at third. Looks like she was looking for that fourth base, huh? 2 balls and 1 strike. 1 out, a runner at third. Good shot there through the left side, a base hit. Forky can't do. I don't think they'll get that ball in time to stop her. Oh, not sure if Forky had time to get in front of that one. It looked like she did, but she was trying to time it so she could pick it up on the run, but didn't quite work out that way. The ball kind of went under the glove. That's the way it looked from here. So 2 more score for the Sentinels. Carly Campney, the catcher, is at the plate with 1 out. 6-2 lead here in the second inning. Oh, Frederick over to Dumas. That's 2 down, and Kaylee Kuhn, the left fielder. Kuhn, the left fielder, steps in. Nobody on board. Reno. Ball 4. Kempney. At first. No, that's Kuhn. Excuse me, Kuhn. Now Emily Hood, the right fielder, will be the batter. Whoops. Got her. I was chasing the second baseman. Ran right by second. They got a nice throw there by Tucker, and I think it was Rao putting the tag on. So 2 runs for the Sentinels. It's now 6-2, and we're only in the middle of the second inning. Arlie LaFountain will lead off the bottom half of the second. Team down 6-2, strike 1. Strike 2. 0-2. Ross ahead on the count. Ball 1. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Fouled off. Left side, out of play. Count a hold at 1-2. As the game progresses, we get more and more fans showing up. In fact, we had a couple of Arlie LaFountain fans show up just a moment ago. Strike 3, drop third strike. Where's she going? Run to first. Run to first. Don't settle for that. Ball wasn't caught. Run. And Brianna Forkey, the left fielder, she's swinging at the first offering and fouling it off. Strike 1. Keeping the players busy on the bench here. Strike 2. 0-2. Strike 3. So Forkey goes down swinging. And Katerina Emmerich batting for Talia Perrier. Emmerich, the designated player, batting for the flex player. Two and 0. Strike call. Ball 2. 3. 3-1. 3-1. Ball 3. Strike 2 called. So we're going to have a full count. 2 outs. Base is empty. Top of the order on deck. Here's the payoff pitch. Swing and a miss. Strike 3. So Ross strikes out the side. Cougars go down in order, and we're going to go to the third inning. It's still 6-2 tie Ticonderoga. Okay, Emily Hood is at the plate. I gotta adjust my score sheet here. I had her making the last out, but she's leading off here, so otherwise when I start counting the batters and the inning ends, I'll be missing one. So swing and a miss. 6-2 in the top half of the third. Ticonderoga visiting Northeastern Clinton. May 9th, 2016. Hit to left field. Porky over. It's the cutoff route with a good arm. Fires a strike to Frederick at third. So double for Hood. Now Hannah Ross, the pitcher, will be the batter. Yes, 50 years ago, you tuned in late. It's 50 years ago today. I started at Sheridan Ironworks. As a bright-eyed young 19-year-old fella. Look at me today, huh? You know the old saying, if I had known I was going to live so long, I would have taken better care of myself. It applies to a lot of us. Strike. 2-2 the count. Runner at second. Nobody out here in the third inning. Sentinels scored 4 in the first, 2 in the second. That's it through the left side. Porky will pick it up. The runner will score easily. And they smartly keep the runner at first base. No sense trying to get the run scoring, the scoring run. That's going to score anyway. Nicole Tucker, the third baseman. Ted Klazuski here. Yeah, that's the way Ted Klazuski used to pose for his baseball cards. Sleeveless shirt, his biceps showing for the world to see. Oh, big clue. Ted Klazuski. Nicole Tucker. No relation to Ted Klazuski. We checked. Let's hit up the middle, base hit. So be first and second. Still nobody out. And center fielder Grace Montville will be the batter. And the top of the order is on deck. Strike one. I'm going to open a cough drop as deftly as I can here. Hit through the left side, a fair ball, they say. Went right down the line, must have went over the bag. Run scores, runners at second and third. That's got to be called a double. Right down the line, just barely fair. So now Savannah Bizon, the batter, top of the order up. 8-2, strike one. That's a base hit just over the glove of Rowell. 2 more score for the Sentinels. An RBI single for Bazan. Now here's Haley Wright. So Sentinels doing everything right. That double just barely fair. That line drive just over the glove of Rao, who was a tall shortstop. I know, kind of contradictory there, tall shortstop, but it's what she is. Still nobody out, according to my count. I got 4 runs in this inning already. Hit to third. Nice play. Frederick picks it up. Quick shot to third baseman Casey Frederick. Played it perfectly. Fired over to second to LaFountain covering, and we got 1 out. And the batter is Beth Bruce. 1, 2, 3, 4. 7th batter of the inning. 10-2 tie. Ticonderoga. Perrier, right there, look at that, backing up that play. Grandfather Larry Perrier must have taught her that. He's one of my people I worked with, Larry Perrier at Sheridan. Actually, no, it's Mike. I don't remember if Larry worked there or not. But his brother Mike did. I think Larry did too. Reno. And a guy named Joe Martineau worked there. I'm not sure if he's related to Shaylin Rao or not. Ball 4. And Carly Campney. Cleanup hitting catcher is the batter. And we got first and second with just 1 out. Morrison winds, delivers. In the gap. This could be a 3-run homer. And the Sentinel fans are kind of happy with that. She teed off, and of course that wind is not hurting the batters any. That was a well-hit ball on a quiet day. Kaylee Kuhn, still just 1 out. Morrison, high for a ball. Dwayne McPherson and Jim Barron are your officials. Strike. So Kuhn is the 9th batter of the inning. That's hit to Frederick. The first for the out. 2 down. 2 down. The Cougars are walking off the field. That's enough. They batted around. That's enough. Emily Hood. She led off the inning. Tenth batter of the inning. So if my math is correct, so 10 minus 3 is 7 runs, 13-2 Ticonderoga. I believe after 5 innings, a 12-run rule. I don't think it's 10. I think it's a 12-run rule. We saw it earlier this year in Ellenburg. Team leading by 10 or 12, depending on how many run rule it is. If it's a 12 run rule, 12 or more. And the game is over. Popped up. Left out and one hands it. 10 up, 3 down, 7 in for the Sentinels. They lead at 13-2 as we go to the bottom half of the third here on viewer-supported hometown cable. Hannah Gordon at the plate. Going to lead off for the Cougars. Team down 13-2. We're in the third. Takes a high one. Ball one. Foul ball. We should point out that Nicole Tucker has conceded that it's cold out and wears her jacket on defense. She can't wear a jacket when she's batting, but she can on defense. 1 and 2, she can wear a jacket if it was underneath her jersey. Strike 3 looking. Gordon goes down looking, so she won't score this inning. Now Casey Frederick, third baseman. Ball. Two-no. Coach McComb forgot to put her helmet on. Even the adult coaches have to wear helmets now. Used to be just student coaches. Like 2. Ball. 2 and 2. No, 3-2. Full count. Oh, could tell who's going to get it. Shortstop didn't look like she was going to get the ball. I was watching her, and I said, she doesn't look like she's looking at that ball. So I don't know where the ball's going. And she's the one who caught it. Faked me out. Shaylin Rowell. Ball. Base hit for Rowell. Now Tucker. Maddie Tucker. That's a line drive, base hit. Rowell heading for third. She'll be held up. Maybe a double. A double for Madison Tucker. So 2 outs, 2 ducks on the pond. Dakota Morrison needs to help her cause here. Strike called. Line shot, but right at the right fielder hood. That's, as I pointed out earlier in the previous half inning, a line shot just over the glove, or makes a difference in the game. That was a line shot right at the right fielder, and it could have been an extra base hit. It was just a nice, easy out. Instead, just hit the wrong spot or the right spot, depending on your perspective. It remains 13-2 after 3 full here on viewer-supported hometown cable. The pitcher, Hannah Ross, is at the plate as we get set for the top half of the 4th inning. High for a ball. Ball 2, just missing. Three and 0. Ball 4. So Ross draws a base on balls, and Nicole Tucker steps in. Strike 1. Tucker, as we said, cannot wear that jacket. You can wear it under her jersey. You can have that'd be awkward to have a jacket under your jersey, but keep her warmer. I think if she reaches base, she can put the jacket on. Just can't bat with it. Pretty. She's keeping alive out there. I'd like to see that. That's good. Three balls, 1 strike. Nobody out. Top half, 4th inning. Ball 4. Both first and second. Reese Montville, the batter. Top of the order on deck. Strike 1, right down the middle. Two. 0-2, Morrison coming at her. No advance. Off the handle. Gets through the infield. A run scores just beyond the grasp of the shortstop, Rao. It'll be a seeing eye hit for Montville. Now Savannah Bizan will step in with her team up 14-2. First and second, nobody out. And the pitch. Infield fly was called. Routine pop-up. Less than 2 outs. First and second, or first, second, third occupied. 1 down. Haley Wright, shortstop. Eye for a ball. First and second. The game that was called, I saw earlier in Ellenburg, with after 5 innings, was a 16-0 game. So it's possible that run rule is as much as 15, but I doubt it. I'm guessing 12, but it could be even 10. We may or may not see that come into play today. So 2 ducks on the pond. Right. Morrison delivers. Ball 4 will load the bases up. Full of Sentinels, and Beth Bruce, the first baseman, is the batter. With a cleanup hitter, Campney, on deck. Hit through the left side, slapped by Rowell. 2 runs score. It'll be first and second. So that's what, 16-2. Now here's Carly Campney, catcher, with Kaylee Kuhn on deck. First and second. I think she homered last time up there. Strike 1. Two. And the 0-2 pitch. Up the middle to short. She's going to have to go to first. Rowell goes to first for the second out. And we got a pinch hitter. Looks like maybe Quigley coming in. Yep. Kylie Quigley is going to be batting for Kuhn. Left fielder. Quigley for Kuhn. Second and third. And we're ready. Pitch. Strike 1. Both teams with just 10 players. The roster is obviously not very deep. Ball. Ooh, fire to third. She's back. Keeping right close to third. Hitter. Hitter. So that reloads the bases. So Hannah Ross. No, Emily Hood. Excuse me, Emily Hood is the batter. Emily Hood. Ball one. Base is loaded. In tight. Safe. You hear that wind picking up, you can see the dust flying in the infield. Morrison, I think, waiting for the dust to settle. Goes that one in the dirt. A little over anxious there was Hood. Emily Hood. I'm wearing my hood. Out of the wind, but I've still got my hood up. Strike. 2. 2 and 2. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. 3 on. 4th inning. Here's the pitch. Ball 3. Full count. Full count. So we're going to have another payoff pitch. Hit up the middle, base hit. 2 will score. And I feel like Gordon gets it in. Look at that. Perry Hayes, even the ball up the middle, she's up here in the infield looking to back up a potential play. Okay, 10th batter of the inning, Hannah Ross. She led off the inning. So let's see, 10 batters, 5 runs in. 2 on, 2 outs, 1 at the plate. That counts for 5, that leaves 5. Strike. So the Sentinels have scored 4, 2, 7, and 5. Look at the young fellow with a pacifier here, I think, in the soccer season. That is in foul territory. Frederick battling the wind and the sun. Oh, run, run, run! You can score! Tackle him! I thought he'd make it. That's hit into short center, left center field. Another Texas League type of single right behind short. Bases are loaded. And sleeveless Nikki Tucker up again. Strike 1. The 11th batter of the inning. Ball 1-1. Oh, got her. Gonna force in a run. Second hit batter of the inning. I think it's both happened this inning. We're gonna have timeout on the field. So Grace Montville will be the batter. And then it'll be the top of the order. Morrison delivers high for a ball. Close. Another nice try at third. Going to my adding and subtracting. I haven't done much subtracting, but 19, I believe. 19-2. Tie. Strike. 4, 2, 7, and 6 thus far. Strike. 1 ball, 2 strikes.
What did you do this here for?
Foul ball. Two and two. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Base is full. In the 4th. Strike 3. So they score 6 after sending up an even dozen. 3 outs, 3 left, 6 in. It is 19-2 tie after 3.5. Beth Bruce is now pitching, and she's switched positions with Ross, who's now at first. And our batter is Madison Dumas. Strike 1. We're in the bottom half of the 4th. 19-2 is our score. This is going to be a 5-inning ball game. Unless the Cougars suddenly explode here. Strike 3. So Dumas goes down swinging. And the batter will be Arlie LaFountain. There's the pitch. That wind is whipping right now. Strike 1. Wind is whipping. Strike 2. 1-2 the count. One and 2. Two and 2. Way high, 3 and 2. Strike 3. LaFountain goes down swinging, and left fielder Brianna Forkey steps in. Ball 4, 4 pitches. 4 key walks, so Katrina Emmerich, designated hitter. One girls softball, designated player. Strike. Whoa, listening to that wind. Reminds me of the old Sergeant Preston TV shows, or even the radio shows. Especially the radio shows, I guess. They'd have all those sound effects. Strike. Whoa, close. Keeping her honest there at first. One and two. 2 outs, pitch. Foul ball. Ball. Just missing. Full count. Full count. Ball 4. So Emmerich walks. I'll put runners at first and second, and bring up Hannah Gordon, leadoff hitter and center fielder. And all around good guy, right? Here we go. Strike one. One and one. Alright, here are people calling her Brittany Bruce. Looking at the coach's handwriting, it looked like Bethany Bruce. Back to whoever she is. Bruce over to first is dropped. Wait a minute, that's not 17, that's 15. So who's at first? Hood is at first. So is Ross on right. Nope. Doesn't look like a 17 out there. Anyway, the batter is Casey Frederick. Ball. Full count. No place to put her. Walks a run. Strike called. Base is loaded. Rowell on deck. Ball 4. I'll give Frederick a run batted in. Rowell will step in. Who scored there? Give me a number. 6. Forky. Strike one. That's 19-3. Dead ball. Oh and 2. 1 and 2. Good stop by the catcher, Kempney. To short, bobbled for the first. Safe at first. Run number 4 crosses for the Cougars. Bags remain open. Cleanup hitter Maddie Tucker steps in. Pitch from Bruce. Hit up the middle to second. Bobbled. Ticonderoga defense helping the Cougars. Another run scores. Dakota Morrison, the batter. She's the 9th batter of the innings. That's 3 runs in. 19-5 the score. Way high, ball 1. I'm definitely calling her Britt. Ball 2. That was Britt. Bruce. There you know. Strike. Grabbed by the shortstop. What was that? Right. I think we had 3 in there, so that's 19-5, and we're going to the 5th inning. Who we got here? Oh yeah, top of the order, Savannah Bazan. She's leading off, and Cougars strike from their brand new pitcher, Brianna Forkey. So Morrison is moved to second, and LaFountain is moved to left. So it's the old 1-4-7 switch. Up the middle, a base hit. We're in the top of the 5th, a 19-5 ball game. And here is Haley Wright, the shortstop. High for a ball. It's out of play. Foul. Oh, fair. Foul, but in play. Not that it mattered. Nobody's going to catch up to that one. He delivers. Ball. Usually a big lead. Teams stop stealing, but tie with another steal. Three and one. Ball 4. So right walks and Bruce, the new pitcher, steps in. Nobody out, first and second. Foul back and out of play. No, in play. Strike 1. Well hit to left. The Fountain giving chase. It's going to be at least 3 bases, 2-run score. They're sending her. Three-run homer from Bruce. And Carly Campney, the batter. That makes it what, 22? 22-5. And then the pitch. Ball. Golfs it. Gordon grabs. 1 down. Perrier was there. Okay, who we got here? Kylie Quigley. Up for the second time. High for a ball. Strike. To Frederick. Got a good arm. Over to Lewis. 2 down. Nice play by the third sacker. Oh, 2 outs. Nobody on. Emily Hood at the plate. Emily Hood. Here's the pitch. It's at 2 second. Morrison. Oh, throw was a little low and Dumas couldn't hang on to it. So the inning's still going. Hannah Ross, the starting pitcher. We'll have to pay attention to see where she goes on defense. Foul. Another steal. Look at this. She's out. 22-5 and Taya stealing. I knew on a close play she would be out. We're going to go to the bottom of the 5th. Madison Dumas will lead off for the Cougars. They're down 22-5 here in the 5th. They've got to score a bunch to keep this game going. And we did find Ross. She is in right field. I thought that was a 15, but it's a 17 out there. So Ross is in right field. And here's the pitch. Strike from Bruce. And the pitch to Dumas. Strike 2 called. And a 1-2 pitch. Fouled off. May 9th, 2016. Game's about an hour and 40 minutes old. But it got old early. Base hit for Dumas. She wants to keep playing. Dumas with a leadoff single. Arlie LaFountain, second baseman. No, left fielder now. Strike one. Seven at the plate, 7 on the pitching rubber. Ooh. A little low, look like, based on her swing. But, with a strike on it, she wants to protect that plate. 0-2 pitch. Just missing. Just missing. Two and two. Pitch from Bruce, strike 3. That's one. Oh, for the first, Dumas is back. That's one down. Brianna Forkey, the relief pitcher. Ball one. Ball 2. Ball 3, Dumas will go to second. Takes the force off. Reno, first base is open. Strike called. Base hit. No, foul ball. Right down the line. Foul ball. Emmerich on deck with Hannah Gordon in the hole. Center field. Ball bounced way over there. That hit her on the head. Dumas scores. She's in at third. That ball's going to go out of play. I'm going to check her out. I think that ball hit her on the head. And bounced all the way into left field. So we're going to stop and make sure she's okay. Montville says she's alright. You can see that battling that sun. 22-7 now, and Emmerich at the plate. Strike 2. That's a fair ball right inside the line. Emmerich will be on with his single. Now Hannah Gordon, the center fielder, will be the batter. High for a ball. Hit sharply into left, base hit. will be first and second with one out. And Casey Frederick, number 2 hitter in the lineup, into 3 and 4 to follow. Cougars better be careful. They scored too many runs. We're going to go to the 6th inning. Ball. Strike called. Now that wind is blowing again. I'm glad I decided to stay where I am. I'm cool here but comfortable. To the right side, gonna have to hustle. 2 down. 2 down. Runners advance. Second and third, 2 ducks on the pond for Shaylin Rao. Number 3 hitter with the number 4 hitter, Maddie Tucker, moving on deck. Strike 1. Hit to the left side, long. What they do, throw it to the plate? Through to the plate instead of going to first. To get the tag at home. So the final will be 22-7. Ticonderoga defeats Northeastern Clinton in 5 innings, and that's the way it was in CVAC Varsity Softball, May 9th, 2016. You're watching viewer-supported local television, hometown cable. I'm coming at you from Northeastern Clinton Central School, just outside of beautiful downtown Champlain. Thanks for watching and supporting our continuing efforts. Hometown cable, TV worthy of your support.